state visit to the US, Indian ambassador to the US, Tejinder Singh Sandhu speaks exclusively to Times Network's group editor Navika Kumar. Ambassador Sandhu explains why the state visit is significant in terms of US India relations. Let's listen in.
Let me ask you, Ambassador, the question is that every time there is a state visit, it's different from a visit that you make to, let's say, a UNGA or visits of that kind. Can you just describe for our viewers how is a state visit very different from other normal visits that you have, multilateral visits that take place?
Absolutely. There is a distinction between state visits and others. Actually, a state visit in the United States is usually considered the highest expression of friendly bilateral relationship. And that includes several elements. There is a ceremonial welcome. There is a special arrival ceremony at the White House, which will have all the honor elements. We expect a large number of diaspora to witness this honor being given to India and its Prime Minister. There will be a state dinner which will be hosted by President Biden and the First Lady, in which the cream of United States will be present. And then, of course, there is a lunch, a state lunch, which is hosted by the Vice President and Secretary Blinken. So definitely the messaging is loud and clear that India and United States want to elevate the partnership to the next level. And this closer partnership between our two countries is not only for mutual benefit, that is United States and India, but it's also for global good.
Oh, Ambassador Sandhu, you said high-tech is an important area. Between high-tech and defense deals, can you give us a little bit of a teaser on what could be coming up?
So let me mention here that when this relationship evolved, at that time, it was more of a buyer-seller relationship, more of a market-oriented. Today, the vision is much more. It is development and welfare of people. Today, actually, we are looking at innovating, creating, and developing together. India is being seen as a reliable partner in global supply chains. Now, I can give you immediate examples. You are looking at Apple making iPhones in India. On the other side, the Indian companies are creating jobs and enhancing skills in the United States. You have companies like HCL, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, etc. So high-tech has indeed become one of the key areas, and technology is the single most important driver. As I mentioned to you, that technology has a much wider reference. It is not only strategic, but also commercial. And actually at the bottom of it, the technology partnership can only evolve when you have trust and confidence on both sides. You just had the United States NSA in India. Our NSA was here earlier in end of January. And I think from the statements of both our NSAs, it's quite visible that there is much trust and confidence between the both sides. And we are today working together in the field of critical and emerging technologies, bilaterally as well as in Quad. And therefore, overall scientific R&D, quantum, AI, defense innovation, space, advanced telecommunications that include 5G, 6G, and semiconductors. So first time under the ISET, what we talk of industry, academia, and the government are coming together. And I think this would have a great repercussions both for United States, India, as well as the world.
What do you think about fighter jet engines, ship engines? Are we close to any deals on some of these areas that have been pursued by India in the past?
So, Navika, I can certainly say that I'm not going to get into the details of the deliverables, but do look at the important engagements and meaningful deliverables. As I have mentioned to you, that critical and emerging technologies will certainly be touching the defense. So therefore, it's not just that we are not going to be touching many of those elements. We just saw Secretary of Defense of the United States, Austin. He visited India, and he actually has come out with what is called Defense Industrial Collaboration Plan. So there's a roadmap in this direction which was concluded during his visit. And therefore, all of these would be part, but specifically I will desist in commenting. Perhaps after the visit, we will get an opportunity to talk about this. However, as I said, that tech is going to be the driving key, and tech stretches across different areas. Definitely, defense is one of the important aspects. As you know, United States is a technology powerhouse, and India is a technology emerging powerhouse. So therefore, it is natural for both these two countries to be collaborating, working, and co-producing.
That's all that we have for you for now. Thank you for watching Mirror Now. Stay tuned for all the news and updates.